Hey, it's me, Hannah. It may be my German heritage talking, but I believe that the best way to welcome autumn is with an Oktoberfest. If you don't know, Oktoberfest is a Bavarian beer festival that doesn't actually take place in October, but rather it welcomes the month of October. I grew up attending a rather large Oktoberfest in my hometown, which was originally a German settlement, and I attend the annual festival here in Richmond at St. Benedict's. When I was a little girl, my grandmother gifted me with a dirndl. Authentic, really cute, really just adorable little blue and pink flowers. A dirndl is a dress typically worn by women in German-speaking areas of the Alps. Sadly, I grew out of the dress my grandmother gave me, and I have wanted an adult-size one ever since. So this year, I'm going to make one. I went ahead and bought a traditional dirndl pattern off of Etsy from La Beveriste shop. I'll link to it down below. Unfortunately, I didn't read the description that well, and the pattern happens to be entirely in German, a language I do not speak. Let's get started.
So this is my first time using piping in a seam, and I think it came out really nice. It adds such a nice little bit of detail that wouldn't otherwise be there. And it was really easy. Yeah, you have to sew the seams twice, or in my case, if you forget the piping the first go around 3 times, but it's worth the trouble. It really is. It's a nice detail. So I was able to use a Translate app to review every page of this 100 plus page document that I received from my Etsy purchase. Totally worth it though. It comes with plenty of photos, so I was able to figure it out for the most part. This was my first time doing pleats for an entire skirt rather than gathering. Pleats are more traditional, although I probably could have gotten away with a gather, but that nice box pleat in the back ends up being a really nice detail. And these were surprisingly easy. Even though the math that was explained to me wasn't German, again, I was able to figure it out, and it turned out really nice. I may have been converted to the Church of Pleats with this project.
that dance.
I can't even express, or actually, you know what would make this recap a little bit better? Prost. Okay, now where was I? I am so happy with how this turned out. I'm still obsessed with this fabric. I think it's gorgeous. It was perfect for this project. I'm still just laughing at how I had to deal with the pattern being in German, but it made it feel a little bit more authentic. I definitely learned a lot. Not a lot of German, but if I were to redo this piece, I might have gone with less of a red trim and ribbon and maybe gone a little more like a golden or brown color, but I'm not upset. I love the red. I think it's very pretty. Just with this fabric specifically, I might have gone a different route. The Oktoberfest itself was such a blast. I had a really good time hanging out with darling husband and a bunch of friends. I got so many compliments from guests and from vendors alike, and I was so proud. I think number one regret is not including pocket. This is probably the third or fourth time now that I've made a dress and I just didn't add pockets. And I mean, what's the point of sewing your own clothing if you're not making it better? And pockets are what would make things better. But yeah, it was such a fun event. The beer selection was delicious. The food, the giant pretzels and the bratwursts were mwah, absolutely hit the spot. And just seeing friends and family enjoying that Bavarian beer festival culture. What more could you ask for? The Oktoberfest itself was so much fun, and I had so much fun making this. And if you had as much fun as I did, it would mean the world to me if you would like and subscribe. And if you do, I will see you in 2 weeks for my next video. Take care.